We talk a lot here on Valley Life about keeping our minds healthy, and it's just as important to keep our bodies healthy. Welcome back to Valley Life, and that is what we're doing this morning. We're at McGuire Physical Therapy here in Fresno. We're joined again by Leif McGuire. Thank you so much for being with us.
My pleasure.
Okay, last time, I know our audience loved it because we got to see some of the cool new technology going on in physical therapy right now, like this machine here. This time, we're going to talk about some of the wonderful minds that come together to help us regain our strength, regain our balance, all of the things we need to be thinking about.
Great.
Yeah. So first of all, give us kind of an overview again of what you do here, because it's not your typical physical therapy place.
We're basically working on range of motion, strength, balance, and of course you've seen the equipment that we have. We have some pretty neat equipment to do that. We also have some pretty neat staff, some very well trained staff, so I think you're going to get a chance to meet at least one of our staff members today.
Yeah, in fact, I know he's working in this room. Do you mind if we go in and see him?
Not at all.
Okay, thank you so much. And this is Dr. Chad DeLand, and he is a specialist. Hello, we're kind of barging in on your session. I hope you don't mind. We're talking about range of motion, and you're a physical therapist here. I want to talk about vertigo for a minute, because that's something that a lot of people struggle with. And I didn't realize before today that it's treatable.
It is absolutely treatable. A lot of people do deal with this on a chronic basis, which is unfortunate, but definitely it's one of those things. Vertigo really is characterized by that spinning sensation you feel. You know, you're laying in bed and your alarm clock goes off, you roll over to the alarm clock and whoa, everything goes. So that would be really classic vertigo, or you go from lying down to sitting up and all of a sudden the world's spinning around you. And it really does have to do with some very fine-tuned things within your middle ear there, but it is definitely something that physical therapy can work with, and a lot of the time we can make a really positive impact.
Okay, I want to kind of see how it works, because a lot of people out there probably want to know. Right. Do you mind, Katie, if we kind of use you as our guinea pig here? Okay, let's see how it works.
All right, so I'm going to have you go ahead and turn, put your feet up to the right side there. We've been working on this, trying to make sure she's not spinning anymore. So this is one of the testing and treatment procedures that I do here. So Katie, let's go ahead and turn your head to the left. There you go. And I'm just going to have you lie on down. I got your head. Keep your head down. Good. Holding you here. Good. Feeling any spinning there? No. You don't? Wow, cool. Okay, she's actually doing pretty good here.
Okay, and what is this testing for?
So what we're doing here, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna move to the next position here, okay? So stay just like that, we're gonna turn to the right. Good, hold that. Let me know if you feel any craziness. But what we're doing here, we're mobilizing the fluid within the canals in your middle ear. There's another area of the middle ear where there's some little calcium crystals that are supposed to be in there. But a lot of time they get bumped out and end up in the area where they're not supposed to be. All right, Katie, I'm turning here, so let's go ahead and we'll turn onto your side now. There you go, keep your chin down there, good. And that's the third position. But we're mobilizing the fluid and the crystals. If the crystals get out of where they're supposed to be, they get in the area where the fluid is, and that's what actually makes the spinning sensation. Your brain feels that spinning sensation. And so if we can get the crystals flushed out of those canals, out of the fluid and back where they're supposed to be, then the spinning goes away. Yeah,
I know we've all experienced that. I know this machine over here, this is the second step of the process, right?
This is a second step. This is after we've taken care of the spinning. Good job, Katie. After we've taken care of the spinning, then we have a lot of time a leftover kind of wobbly feeling. I'm just not quite straight. Or I'm walking down the street and I'm listing to one side or the other. This is one way that I test. Okay, now Katie, we're doing the same thing here. Just close your eyes for me.
That's going to make it more difficult, huh?
Most definitely, most definitely. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, see, she does still have a little bit of that going on. Okay, great, good. Okay, open your eyes and rest. Okay, we are all done for that. So now, after we've done all our testing and all our figuring out what we need to work with, I've got Katie doing some exercise here. As you can see, she's standing on foam, which is making her legs not as stable. She's moving and she's turning her head, and that's because your brain has to interpret your eyes and your ears and your legs and the whole bit to figure out where you are in space. And it's when we have a breakdown between what your brain's understanding there, that's when we are imbalanced. So this is how we train these kinds of things.
Wow. And I'm sure that this is really, a lot of people come in, like I told you, vertigo runs in my family. I didn't even realize it was treatable. So I imagine you get a lot of people here not believing that their quality of life has been improved so much and they lived with it for so long.
It's absolutely true. People are, just absolutely astounded when you do actually say, hey, look at this, look what we just did. And, people become believers real quick. Now, there are some things that are not treatable by physical therapy. If I see a patient and they come in and go, hey, okay, something looks weird, then I need to make sure we get you referred back to a physician or another specialist, and that's definitely something we do as well. So,
But for balance problems, this is a great place to start.
excellent place to start. I'm a little biased, but I sure think so.
So anyone out there watching, if they're experiencing balancing problems or any type of, they can just come in and check you guys out, right?
Absolutely. Come on in, and we'll get you started, and then we'll go from there.
All right, I'm going to get up there next, okay?
Good.
Thank you so much again. McGuire Physical Therapy here in Fresno and Valley Life. We'll be right back.